What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Wallet Monkey channel. Let's grow your wallet. Today, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover a whole timeline case study here of a member in the Discord. So I got their permission to share this. Shout out to them. They did amazing on their last, well, this whole journey, really. So it's not even just an app spree. It's what they've been working on since, I think this started in June. So yeah, June 9th, 2022 until September 24th, 2022. This is essentially what they went through, right? So let's dive right in. My hopes with these videos, by the way, is that you find something to take away and apply to your next app spree, to your thought process, to your mindset, because there is a ton of broken, bad credit game information out there filled with like get rich quick, scam the banks, you know, fraud type strategies. And they're not really strategies. They're just means to get you in more trouble. So anyways, I hope that this stuff is different than that and continues to help you stay on the right path, let's call it. All right, he started off with Navy Fed End Rewards. That is usually secured, but he got an unsecured version, kind of odd. Then he got the More Rewards Amex product change and a $1,500 credit limit increase, soft inquiry. He made the request inside the app. Next, Lending Club Bank. He got a $6K personal loan. FICO TransUnion 8 was 668 at the time, and he got 12.9% APR. No inquiries. That's actually really good APR, considering, you know, he's at a 668. Also too, I'd love to hear like what kind of, what was the process like? Cause all of these personal loans tend to be converting over to this same back-end fintech or something. And it's like the same process where you take a front and back shot of your driver's license, and they usually don't ask for POI, but sometimes they do. You add in any additional documentation that they need, sometimes link up your bank account, and ex facto, you're approved and done. Then he did a pledge loan for $300. Then he got the Go Rewards $20,000 credit limit. His internal score with Navy Fed at the time, yep, I remember this, was 305, and his TransUnion 9 was 710. He got 15.9% APR. We covered this in one of the recent videos as well, talking about how everyone's just crushing it with Navy Fed, right? Next was Discover Chrome Gas Restaurant. That's a $2,000 credit limit. And his Experian FICO 8 at the time was 670. He got 23.9% APR. Discover's usually a higher APR. Next, USAA, which does not get a lot of love on many channels. It kind of went through its phase, and I don't know, man. Most people, they don't even talk about USAA. Everyone talks about Navy Fed, Navy Fed, Navy Fed. So USAA is another one that's out there. So is PenFed. We've covered PenFed quite a bit on this channel, but USAA, I gotta admit, we don't. All right, Rate Advantage Visa, 6,000 credit limit. FICO Experian Bank Card Score 3 was 734 at the time. Wow, that's really good. And I think that's a delayed score, or they come up with that differently. I can't even remember the score 3. We actually have a dedicated video breaking down every single FICO score, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10T, and all the alternates. That's on the channel, check that out. I'll try and link the card here. 14.49% APR, 1 inquiry at the time, so low amounts of inquiries. I don't know what his documented or stated income was on this. He might say in the bottom, we'll check in a sec. All right, Merrick Bank. He got a $200 credit limit increase. So he already had this, I think. Merrick caps out at, I think, $2,000. So he got a soft pull on that on Experian 9, and he's up to $1,200. CapitalOne Quicksilver 1, that is a typical rebuild your credit kind of card. I've got 2 of those. They're junk because they mostly bucket you. What I mean by bucketed is you go through pay the first 6 months on time and get a $100 increase, and then you never get anything ever again. You're better off just going and getting a fresh card with them. Yeah, I've got 2 that are bucketed. I think finally I hit $1,000 on one of them. They're my 2 lowest cards, but the thing is, they're my 2 oldest cards too. So if I get rid of those, then my average age of account really takes a dump. So anyway, he got a $100 credit limit increase. All right. Cinevis, we covered this in a recent video. This was one of the guys that we covered essentially. So he got the travel rewards, $8,000 credit limit. Congratulations. They pulled Equifax Mortgage 5. Odd to pull that. 18.9% APR, 0 inquiries at the time. All right, so next we got PenFed rewards. It looks like he was denied and denied again after reconsideration. Man, he should get that because then he'll have all 3. He'll have the trifecta of all 3 banks: USAA, Navy Fed, PenFed. He could really be a source of knowledge for which one is best. They're giving us data points on all 3 and comparing them. They pulled FICO Equifax 9. It was 778 at the time, 1 inquiry. American Express Blue Cash Every Day, denied. FICO Experian 8 was 756. No hard inquiry occurred. I think He already had an Amex, didn't he? No? Okay. All right. So then we did Sophie World MasterCard Elite, and he was denied. That was FICO. They pulled FICO Experian 8, 756. No hard inquiry because they got a soft pull process until you accept. American Express Delta Blue Card, $1,000 credit limit. All right. He got in. FICO TransUnion 8 was 770. Experian 8 was 756. 25.9% APR. Ugh. But that's kind of typical to get into the American Express ecosystem. If you got a kind of lower score or a thin file, then they'll hit you with a $1,000 credit limit, and that's what I started with as well. And I got a co-brand card. So co-branded cards are also the easier way in. Again, we've talked about this ad nauseum on the channel. Chase Sapphire Preferred. This is a weird one. He even was super surprised by this. We got to do this in a show this in a dedicated video too. It got pushed to we're gonna review it, and then he actually got approved, which was weird because usually when they push to not a 7 to 10 day letter, but they push to, some sort of manual review, I don't know, you usually don't get it. 5,800 on a credit limit. Amazing. FICO Experian 8 was 756 at the time, and it's 25.09% APR. He had 3 inquiries showing at the time, so still fits within 5 to 24. On inquiries and accounts, I think he might have been over 5 new accounts. It just depends on if they were all reporting yet. But yeah, again, he even said he wasn't expecting to get that. We'll deep dive this Chase card in a dedicated video. What are the other notes? Needless to say, I'll be gardening for the foreseeable future. Yep, absolutely. The reasons for denial on all applications were pretty much the same. My loan balances were too high and the amount of time since last account opening too short. Yes, that means that you've been on an app spree. And that's their way of saying we know that. All right, I think I could have definitely got 1 or 2 more approvals had I planned out this spree a little better, but not waiting for some of the new accounts to report. Yes, the only card I wanted that I didn't get was the PenFed. Yep, I know, that would have been perfect. Perfect trifecta, 1 at each institution. But I'll definitely try for it first in the next 8 to 12 months. Taking advantage of softball pre-quals certainly saved me 3 to 5 inquiries alone. I agree. Knowing your strategy, using the master credit card lender list on the Wallet Monkey site, which is free, you should be charging for that. Other people still take that list and charge for it. You believe that? You know that, right? I don't care if you believe it, it's happening. Go look at their description boxes. So they're pushing you to opt in, they're pushing you to sign up for their $97 course, and stuff like that is in it. As well as we've got a full list of pre-qualifications. So it's called Finding Pre-Qual Offers. That page is completely free and up on the Wallet Monkey site as well. There is over 50 pre-qualification links and offers. The Chase pre-qualification link just went back up as well. So that is, it's been, I think, like a week or 2, and they finally brought that back. So it's been a long time since they had their pre-qual tool up, but it looks like they're opening their doors for more business too. So that's how he did this one here with the Chase. He didn't just go in cold. Yeah, definitely agree. Pre-qual tools are huge. I also try to only deal with lenders that offer soft inquiry CLIs as well. Yep, my utilization is less than 1%. DTI is 8%, less than 8%. I have to be consistent over the application period. I use stated income of, here it is, $55,000 to $60,000 on each application. I was very lucky and able to get CSP approval before Amex and Synovis report officially putting me over 5 to 24. There we go. Okay, makes sense. And we'll cover that again in a dedicated video because he shares more information. This is our Discord, by the way, which you can get access to. We gave it away for free for 12 months. And now it's paid, but it's just a couple bucks. Support us on Patreon, or we're gonna integrate this, I think, into, if you become a member and join on our YouTube channel, you'll get access. A couple 100 people in here, and there's tons of data points shared, and they will help you. Like, chances are, whatever you're trying to do, they've already gone and done, unless it's some weird, obscure fintech new type thing. But they're there, and they're more than willing to help you. And so we've built an amazing community. Shout out to you guys. And this is it. So there it is. There is the start to finish from June until September. Here's what, again, another prolonged app spree looks like. This is how we do this differently, right? Your average person is trying to do an app spree in a couple days. We've talked about this recently in a video. We need to stretch this out over months and months and months. And we just rotate bureaus, right? That is the way to do it. That is the way the credit whales do it. So anyways, what did you learn from this? What do you like? What do you don't like? Ideas, shout outs, data points, anything you want to say in the comments. And hey, you're still here. Are you subscribed? Do you know that 60% of people watching this video right now are not subscribed? You're insane, dude. Subscribe, stick around. We got tons of fun stuff like this going around every single week. We'll see you again real soon in another video. Bye.